Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back. What a fantastic day it is. And I've got something, MPs behaving badly, part 1. Hey, we got a lot of parts we're going to go through on this channel. Subscribe for that. But here's part 1. I guess that means members of parliament. I just looked that up. So, yes, I know that's what that means. Let's see. I've never seen anything. This is the House of Commons, I believe. I might sound like a complete idiot. I don't know. Let's see.
Order! 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 Order!
Particularly in
What is going on?
Stoke, where the potteries community... I wish the Shadow Chancellor would occasionally shut up and listen to the answer. I don't know whether... Am I?
Why does this give off like the vibes of a football game? You guys are absolutely madmen. What is... They're all, yeah. He like burns him. He roasts him. He turns around and it's like a freaking frat boy house. They're like, yeah, that's what he said. Did you hear him? Yo, order.
Order! Other members can now follow the Prime Minister's advice to the Shadow Chancellor. We need a bit of order. The Prime Minister.
I may be alone in finding him the most annoying person in modern politics, but anyway...
Why does this look like the most fun compared to this in America? Like Congress, the Senate. Oh my gosh. What a snooze fest. Boring, worthless losers doing nothing. This just looks so much more fun. Why is that? Why is this a job I actually want to have?
I'm sure... No. I think... I've got a feeling the Leader of the Opposition will one day agree with me, but there we are.
I asked him a very important question about the windfall he received when he wrote off the mortgage of the premises in Notting Hill, and I said to him he didn't write off the mortgage of the one the taxpayers were helping to pay for at Oxford. I didn't receive a proper answer then. Maybe Dodgy Dave will answer it now.
Dodgy Dave.
And by the way...
It literally reminds me of like a rap battle. The way these people are all... They're so rowdy. I love it. It's so much more real than the fake BS if you watch American politics.
And by the way...
I love this dude's tie as well.
Order! Order!
Order.
Order!
Hors d'oeuvres, please.
Order.
Any hors d'oeuvres? We're hungry.
I must ask the honourable gentleman, order. Don't require any assistance from some junior minister. An absurd proposition. I invite order.
Why is this like a movie? It's like Harry Potter.
I invite the honourable gentleman to withdraw that adjective that he used a moment ago. He's perfectly capable of
Order.
asking his question without using that word. It is up to him, but if he doesn't wish to withdraw it, I can't reasonably ask the Prime Minister to answer the question. All he has to do is withdraw that word and think of another. Sorry? Sorry? I think he knows the word beginning with D and ending in Y that he inappropriately used.
I don't remember.
Davy.
Oh, dodgy.
Withdraw.
I know what you're talking about.
Very simple. Withdraw.
The word dodgy to me is so innocuous that I didn't even think, even when he said D ending with Y. Dodgy? That is like the most vanilla way to say something is like sketchy or that they're just, dodging questions.
This man has done more to divide this nation than anybody else. He's looked after his own pocket. I still refer to him as Dodgy Dave. Do what you like.
Order. I'm sorry. I must ask the honourable gentleman to withdraw the word. Very well.
Get over it. He already said it. What is withdrawing the word gonna do? He said it and he made himself clear. That's what he means.
Very Under the power given to me by Standing Order number 43, I order the honourable member to withdraw immediately from the House for the remainder of this day's sitting.
He's used to this. Bye-bye. It's like when a fan gets removed out of the stadium or something, like for and the opposing team, like, yeah, get out of here. I mean, no, it's just incredible.
Very well.
I think, David, debate to be resumed what day?
Whoa. What the heck is that, the staff?
No,
order.
No.
What does that dude think he's doing?
No.
Take the freaking staff? Oh, what the heck that thing is, but... The freaking Olympic torch? Like, what?
Voices must be respected, Prime Minister.
Prime Minister!
I say to the right honourable gentleman, I think that the points that he made are the same points he's been making in response to my statements, regardless of the content of my statements for some time now. He talked about the economic analysis. We did publish an economic analysis of the proposals that the government had put forward.
This is more like what watching American politics is like.
What?
It's not true!
Order. There's plenty of scope for disagreement.
Oh, what a tie. This guy's tie game is, well...
About what is true and what isn't true. But in fairness, I repeat the point that the person who has the floor must be heard. The Prime Minister.
You can still hear her. He just said it's not true.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can I say to the right honourable gentleman that I think in his intervention from a sedentary position, he may have inadvertently misled the House on this matter. No.
In other words, he's a lying bee. Call him out. Don't say something about him being sedimentary, misleading. He's a lying. Say what you mean to say.
The government.
What did he say?
The government.
Couldn't make that out.
Order. I didn't hear what was said.
Just this guy's facial expressions. They're so much more expressive. You guys are so much more expressive than us Americans. I mean, look at his facial.
I didn't hear what was said. I hope
it's an art form.
I hope the word liar wasn't used, but order. I hope the word liar wasn't used, but order. I'm perfectly capable of handling this matter with alacrity, and I shall do so.
Alacrity?
If that word was used without equivocation or qualification, that word must be withdrawn at once. Order. If a member on the front bench used that word, I'm sorry, I'm not debating it, I'm not arguing, I'm not negotiating. That word must be withdrawn.
I didn't say it.
At once. Who was the person that used the word? Mr. Blackwood? I'm advised.
This is like, oh my God, this is literally like middle school at this point.
I'm advised, I admit I didn't see which member used it. I'm advised, I think on good authority, that word was used by the leader of the Scottish National Party.
Check the tapes.
If so, I want the debate to continue, and it will, but if so, I simply ask the right honourable gentleman to withdraw that word. He cannot accuse another member in this House of dishonesty.
You can't? Politicians do nothing but lie, typically. You can't accuse them of dishonesty. Okay.
Withdraw.
In courtesy to yourself, I withdraw. For courtesy to yourself.
No, there are plenty of precedents for that. I remember doing it once myself. And I remember a member of the Shadow Cabinet from West Bromwich once doing it out of deference to the chair rather than the person whom he'd been attacking. That's enough.
I note that honourable members opposite were given as much time as they wanted to make their points, and I intend to take as much time as is my right to make my point.
Order. I think the honourable lady's come to an end. Can we have the Minister, please?
Thank you, Mr Hoyle.
Mr Salmon, you should know better. Order. 1 second. A point of order, Mr Salmon.
It's quite clear that the Honourable Lady had not resumed her seat, sir. Being in the chair accords you many privileges, but you cannot reinterpret the wishes of an honourable member who is on her feet.
You people are doing it different, okay? You're doing it different over there across the pond. I love it. Tell them how it is, man. She would not die.
Interpret the wishes of an honourable member who is on her feet.
And he's saying that to this dude up here. Wow.
Mr Salmon, as the chair, I have the right to make decisions on this House. Just a moment. What I would say is, quite rightly, I wanted to bring the honourable lady in, which I did. When the SNP whip comes and gives me an ask for me to give a couple of minutes to ensure that you've got another voice, which I did. I certainly don't expect advantages to be taken of the chair on the agreement that I made.
Even the dude, like I don't know what to call him. He reminds me of like the judge of a courtroom, but even he's getting triggered. He's like, he's pissed, he's screaming.
Sit down. Thank you, Mr Hoyle. Thank you, Mr Hoyle, and thank you for the chairing of this debate.
Mr Salmon. Oh, Mr Wishart, calm down. It's a very serious matter. It's so serious that I want to hear what the Minister's got to say. In response to where we are. I think it's very serious. I want to hear it.
Oh, a little voice crack that kind of knocked him down a peg. That's not good. That's not a good look.
I think it's very serious. I want to hear it.
This is a hugely important debate.
My God. I don't know. I don't. You guys, they spend so much time yelling at each other and kicking each other out and order. I don't even know. How does a debate ever even happen here? This is absolutely phenomenal.
Order! Mr Salmon, can you just clarify something for me?
Just 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Without any argument.
Are they telling him to sit down or the chair guy?
Mr Salmon,
Forced your colleague to sit down. Absolutely.
Tempers are running quite high. We need to just calm it down. In fairness, I've been very generous in coming into the chair. Mr Wishart, we don't need any extra help just for the moment. Can I just say, I want to hear, and you would expect to hear, what the Minister's got to say in response to the opening speeches, which I believe you would have wanted answers to. Now, the fact is, I believe this House also wants to hear what the Minister's got to say. The last thing I wanted to do was take up the time on points of order, because in the end, we'll not hear what the Minister's got to say.
All we've done is spent 10 minutes talking about what he's got to say, and we want to hear what he's got to say, and she wasn't done saying what she wants to say. Like, I don't even know what was their point. I don't even know what she was saying.
Now, I understand you may have used some unparliamentary language to me. I'm sure that's not the kind of person that you are, and I'm sure you didn't. I'm saying I don't know. No, I didn't. I'm saying I'm sure it wasn't the case. That's what I said. I didn't accuse you, far from it. Now then, what I want to do is let's get the Minister on his feet.
Mr Hoyle, thank you, Mr Hoyle. And we've heard from all four corners of the United Kingdom. Everyone who has spoken in this debate agrees on the importance of engaging closely with the devolved administrations and legislatures as we embark upon the forthcoming...
Why does this guy, I think this guy's like 16 years old, dressed in a suit, pretending to be his dad.
...negotiations
I have to say, I've great respect
And he has a giant, look how small he is. That book, those sheets of paper are dwarfing him.
for you as a chair, but I hope you can understand the frustration that we all feel that only 2 SNP MPs have been called in this debate, which is important to the future of Scotland and our position within Europe. And I'm asking what you can do to make sure in this debate that the voice of the people of Scotland is heard correctly. It has not been heard this evening to the extraordinary extent.
Can I just say to you, I walked into the chair, I've tried to ensure there was a second voice, which we're listening to. That's what I agreed to, and that's what I've done. In fairness, I think you've done better than was going to happen, and in which case, let's see what the Minister's got to say.
Historically, they have been vexed about how to pay
That one was kind of painful. Oh my God, we got through it.
for the EMA scheme.
Wow.
Madam
What's
Deputy
that noise?
Speaker,
Someone's playing Game Boy in the background.
how to pay for the EMA scheme. Madam Deputy Speaker, if we are to have a credible debate, I apologise, it is my tie to support the campaign against bowel cancer that was making that noise, Madam Deputy Speaker.
Your tie makes noise to support bowel cancer?
The campaign against bowel cancer that was making that noise, Madam Deputy Speaker. It is a musical tie that they were giving out.
Okay. I think he was better off just not explaining that. No one asked, man. Just shut that tie up and move on.
A musical tie that they were giving out.
He just keeps going. Okay.
Perhaps next time the gentleman will be more selective in the ties that he wears.
Order! Hors d'oeuvres, hors d'oeuvres here. Anybody want an hors d'oeuvre? Holy, that was fun. I cannot wait to watch more of that. Subscribe for part 2. There it is. This is too much fun. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Britain, UK content and stuff. Hey. And I'll see you tomorrow. That's how often we do this. It's every day, bro. Okay. Have a great day, guys.